Hi, it's Gammon here. I went to what is technically one of my competitors' meetings last week, an entrepreneurs group in Basingstoke, and I had an insight in there that I really wanted to share with you. So stick with me because it's an important one. So anyway, the meeting, it was a room full of business owners and a facilitator stroke coach at the front. And the subject was recruitment. And the structure of the meeting was a presentation with some discussion, primarily driven towards some strategies and some tactics and tips about how to be better at recruiting. And people sat there and furiously made notes and scribbled ideas down and had insights, and I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. But then at the end, the facilitator said, you know, the final golden rule, if you like, is to trust your gut instinct. And that was the insight I wanted to share with you, because the first thought that came up for me in that moment was, well, actually, why would I waste my time with all these strategies, tips and tactics when you then tell me at the end of the day, though, just trust your gut instinct? And what it showed me was how I'd changed over the years, because I used to run meetings very similar to this. Used to share lots of strategies, tactics, ideas. You know, I'm an ideas monster. I can come up with more ideas to grow your business in my sleep than you can have in a year. It's just something I've always, ever since I've been young, always been very good at brainstorming and coming up with some abstract and different ideas. But what I realised was, when I looked at my clients and the history I'd had with my clients, the real breakthrough transformations, the real breakthrough shifts that enable them to suddenly look at their business differently and for it to start effortlessly growing, never came from a tip or an idea or a tactic or a strategy. It came from an internal shift in them. They suddenly saw things differently. And what I realised is that, you know, I've been changing the way my practice has been structured. I've been moving more away from long-term retention of clients, which is the traditional sort of coaching model. You know, you get a client and you keep them, to more short-term, 6-month transformational programs, where my goal is to create that shift in the person and then let them go, and then let them go off and do what they need to do. And I realised that actually overloading people with tactics and strategies is actually, in a way, can be quite damaging. There's a level at which it's useful, but there's also then a level at which, if I put you into a state of overwhelm where you kind of never think you know enough and never think you have enough information, oh, there's always new things to learn and try, that's not a good place from which to access your sort of internal wisdom. And so what I figured out that I'd done was I'd broken what would be a 3-4 year coaching relationship and pulled it down into a 6-month program that used people's businesses as the prism to create that transformation in them, to give them the confidence and the ability to access their innate wisdom in a way that means their business will just continue to grow effortlessly. So if you're up for a conversation along those lines about how I can help work with you and your team to transform your business in a way that feels a lot more easy than just having to implement loads of stuff, that's a conversation we can have. But, you know, I'm really not dismissing the idea of strategies and tactics. You know, give me a call. I'll give you the list of 5-10 books that contain all of the ideas you will probably ever need in the life cycle of your business to grow it. But that isn't what coaching and what transforming your results is really all about. Have a great week. Bye-bye.